No.
It's public.
It's actually independently owned.
So this is not a federal post office.
This is not a yes and no. What are you doing right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Me exercising my First Amendment rights is not causing a disturbance.
Well, First Amendment is free speech. What about all these other people? What about their rights?
What rights? They're in public. I can see them. I can film them.
But don't they have some type of right?
No,
expectation of privacy?
There's no expectation of privacy.
There's not?
Nope. If you want some case law, I can educate you.
No. I want your name.
You're going to arrest me if I don't give you my name?
No, I'm going to detain you, take you to the station, and we'll find out who you are.
How?
Physically, by force.
You're going to force me to identify. So you're going to violate my Fourth Amendment right now, too.
Yes.
You're a public servant. You're a public servant. That's why.
I'm not a public servant.
Oh, so you're a private.
I'm an employee for the city of Wauwatosa.
That's public.
That's not public. I'm not a public employee.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is News Now Ninja. Today's video is for a channel that I've done a ton of work with in the past, Good Citizen News. On March 19th, 2022, he was doing a visit at a post office, conducting his business and getting a couple pictures. Of course the police were called, but little did he know, it was the most uneducated, unprofessional, tyrannical police that I've seen on the internet today. And keep in mind folks, that this uneducated, tyrannical behavior goes all the way up the ranks. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments section. All the contact links and officers involved will be in the description. Don't forget that you have the right to address, and let's get straight into this.
Hey, how you doing? Wonderful. Someone called about you recording people.
Yeah, it's not illegal. It's actually on the rules and regulations regarding conduct on postal property that I'm allowed to do this, but the one of the supervisors was freaking out. The lady at the front desk, she didn't really have an issue with it. I was doing business, and I just told him, I said, dude, look, it's public property, not breaking the law.
Actually, it's not public property.
Yeah, it's federal.
No.
It's public.
It's actually independently owned.
So this is not a federal post office.
This is not a yes and no, but and I'm recording as well. So
that's fine.
But this is independently run from the government, so it's federal. But I mean, your purpose is for what? To just record people?
No, I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story.
And what is that in regards to?
Well, it was just seeing what the service was like here.
Okay.
And then now it's about this.
It's about what?
What's going on here with this supervisor and
All right.
file complaints and whatnot.
Okay. So, if I go talk to the supervisor and they want you to leave, you are going to leave. You do know that, right?
I mean, if I'm not breaking the law, I don't see why I should.
What business are you here to do, though? Your business is
my
concluded, correct?
No, my journalistic business has not been concluded.
Okay, but being a journalist, do you have any type of press card on you? Anything that identifies you as journalist?
Can I ask you one question?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is there an accreditation service that accredits or credits journalists?
I don't know. I'm just saying a lot of times when people are journalists, they have something that says press, independent,
yeah, but
all this
that's
stuff.
usually like
Okay.
the bigger media companies.
Right.
Me, I'm just a small.
Do you have any ID on you?
No, I don't.
You don't? What's your name?
I don't feel like giving it unless I broke the law.
Well, you're causing a disturbance.
I'm not causing any disturbance right now.
Yeah, you are. That's why they called me.
I really don't. Me videoing and exercising my.
Are you videoing right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Me exercising my First Amendment rights is not causing a disturbance.
Well, First Amendment is free speech.
It was actually the gentleman, the supervisor, who was causing the disturbance. I was just exercising.
That's because they work here and they run this place.
Yes. And do you know what the First Amendment entails?
Go ahead
and freedom of press,
okay.
freedom of religion,
Okay.
freedom of dress or government offenses.
All right. So I'm going to go talk with the manager.
Okay, so you're going to kick me out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then you can go to the Wauwatosa Police Department and file a complaint against Officer Jeremy Bronner. You can do everything you need to do. Okay. So, all right?
It won't be a complaint if you don't federal law.
That's fine.
Hello, 1123.
Can I show you the regulations real quick that says I can do that?
That you can just film everybody's in here?
For news and advertising.
Okay. This is news. Have you have a signed release from all these people? Is everybody in here? Does anybody want to be filmed for this guy's this press thing, whatever he's doing? Does anybody here, with a show of hands, want to be on this guy's video?
I'm not videoing them, I'm videoing you.
But I'm
And
just
the
saying
public
nobody
notice.
wants to be out here. So your first name is?
I'm not giving it to you unless I've broken the law.
Let's go right now.
At this point in the video, the officer goes hands-on and physically pushes Good Citizen out of the post office. Keep watching.
I want you here. You have no.
Can I stand outside and film?
No, you cannot.
This is public property.
You can go on a public. This is not public property.
This is federal property.
This is federal property, yes, but it's independently run by the post office.
Okay.
It's a separate entity from everything
It's a
else.
federal government office, sir.
Yes. Go stand somewhere else. They don't want you in here filming
Get a
people.
supervisor. I would request a supervisor.
You want to talk to a supervisor?
Yeah, I'd talk to a supervisor.
What for?
Because you're making a big mistake right now.
I don't care.
You're violating the...
I don't care. Go stand somewhere else. They don't want you in
so
here.
You're going to violate my constitutional rights then.
I'm not violating your constitutional
Yes,
right.
you
This is
are.
a place of business, and they don't want you in here filming people.
It's a federal government office. It's just the same thing if I go into the county building or the police station.
This
It's
is not the.
fucking thing.
This is not the. This is a place where people are trying to
You
do
don't
their.
even have jurisdiction here. This is federal property.
This is in the city of Wauwatosa.
Doesn't matter. It's federal property.
All right.
It's like if you were trying to enforce law.
What's your name?
Call me good citizen.
What's that? No, I want your name now.
For what?
If you know all your constitutional rights, what I'm asking, I'm here because you're disturbing the peace. Now I have a right to identify you.
I haven't been disturbing the peace.
Yes, you have.
Okay, you're going to arrest me if I don't give you my name?
No, I'm going to detain you, take you to the station, and we'll find out who you are.
How?
Physically, by force.
You're going to force me to identify. So you're going to violate my Fourth Amendment right now, too.
Yes, we're going to violate all these rights, aren't we, Miss Gibbs?
That is.
Officer Gibbs?
Yes, I would request a supervisor before you do that.
You're going to identify yourself,
Okay.
and then we can be done by this.
I will request I want to request a supervisor, so please call a supervisor. And then I'll talk to him.
106.
We got an auditor here?
Yep.
This
They're
gentleman
violating
I'm in
rights.
contact with would like a supervisor. There are things you can do, but should you
it
do
says
them?
on the
Hold up. So that officer just said there's things that you can do, but you just shouldn't do them? Does that mean that he knows that he's allowed to take pictures? He just doesn't want him to? Leave me a comment and let me know what you think.
There are things you can do, but should you
it
do
says
them?
on the regulations in the post office that I can do this.
That's fine. That's fine.
And it doesn't say that I need to get people's consent because it's a public building, it's a public lobby.
It's just one of the things I know that, like, the post office is federal, but it's independently run, right? It's like it's separate.
We're open till 3 o'clock today. 3 o'clock. Like, we have you guys assist us a lot on property if we need somebody taken out of here, if we have crime, we call you guys. Our inspectors internally are usually done with an internal stuff. So you guys are usually our help. If you want to take a picture, you're more than welcome. I'll let you.
Does anybody else find it strange that this guy just said, I'll let you take a picture, and then laughed, considering this whole incident is about taking pictures? Let me know what you think in the comments.
It's very clear. It says you can take pictures if it's for news purposes, if it's being used for public meetings.
You didn't read the whole thing.
I
You're only allowed to do it, one, with their permission, and if there's a public meeting going on here.
Other photos. And
With a public meeting, and there's no public meeting going. The postmaster just showed me everything.
He's not the postmaster.
He's the person in charge of this thing right here. For the purpose of this interaction, he's the top person at this building.
Okay.
So he's the one saying there's not a public meeting going on right now.
If you read it, there's an or and there's a comma and an or.
Okay.
Because it does not include auditoriums are separate from lobbies, entrances for
That's your interpretation of that, right? Am I going to take
Call the
your interpretation for it? Or am I going to take the guy who's worked here for 25 years? So he has asked you to leave now.
Okay. So
You are being told to leave now.
So you're going to arrest me if I don't walk off the property?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm waiting for a supervisor. So can I wait here or should I wait right over there?
Let's wait on the other side by the pick and save side.
Okay.
And my supervisor will go talk to you so we don't have to have any more interactions.
Okay, good.
All right?
Yeah, you're crazy.
I'm crazy.
Yes.
But you're the one at a post office filming.
Yeah,
And you're gonna make fun of my mental health status and to be so derogatory toward me.
If you're that offended, get off the course, buddy.
I am. I'm offended by you taking my mental health and the status there.
That's good for you.
Yep.
Oh, dude, this one.
Yeah.
This is a public sidewalk, right?
I'm not sure. So that computer that you may be filming right there contains information that's protected for our eyes only, not for yours.
Well, that's not. You should close it.
That's her squad.
Then she needs to.
That's
close
her little house for the
She
day.
needs to close it.
Yeah. She doesn't have to do that. You were just given instructions to not film things that you are not meant to see, that we could get in trouble for you seeing.
Then you need to close it. It's not. If I can see it in public,
she's in her squad car.
If I can see it in public, I can film it.
Yep.
Yes. That is the. You want some case law? I've got case law.
I don't care.
Why don't we meet over in the lot over at Pickett State?
I'll stay right here. We're right next to where it happened.
I'm all about taking a stand. This isn't a stand. This is just you being annoying to people inside here, and that's why they call us.
I'm doing a video to disseminate to public for public interest. Like, this is not being annoying. This is exercising my rights. If that's annoying to you, that's your feeling.
No. That's his words.
Their feelings do not trump my constitutional rights.
Okay.
Yes. Just like if I was holding a gun or carrying a gun out here.
What about all these other people? What about their rights?
What rights? They're in public. I can see them. I can film them.
But don't they have some type of right?
No,
expectation of privacy?
There's no expectation of privacy.
There's not?
Nope. If you want some case law, I can educate you.
No.
Here.
I want your name.
I'll talk to the supervisor about that.
Okay. You live in Wauwatosa?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions? But you're allowed to ask me questions and challenge everything else.
You're a public servant, that's why.
I'm not a public servant.
Oh, so you're a private.
I'm an employee for the city of Wauwatosa. That's who I work with.
Public.
That's not a public. I'm not a public employee.
Okay, all right. So you're just private security then?
I'm not private security.
Then what the hell are you?
I'm an employee for the city.
So are you a police officer?
I'm an employee for the city of Wauwatosa.
Are you a police officer?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That is my job.
Then you're a public employee. And you are bound by the confinements of the Constitution of the United States of America. Do you not understand this?
The ordinances of the city of Wauwatosa, the laws of the state of Wisconsin.
Yes. And the Constitution of the United States
Constitution.
of America. Yeah.
Your rights are not being violated.
Yeah, they are. You're trying to violate my fourth. How's it going, sir?
Alright, so according to this officer, people have an expectation of privacy in public. He's not a public employee, and it seems to me that he just thinks that he is the law. To see the entirety of this video and what happens next, get to the link in the description. Let Good Citizen News know News Now Ninja sent you. Also, do not forget to get to the links in the description if you would like to redress, and if you choose to do so, please do so peacefully. All the officers involved's names will be in the description as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
That's all, folks.